village is located in an isolated yet beautiful part of the Himalayan foothills.
The location of the Mosuovillages is said to be breathtaking. The community is situated on a high plateau in the Himalayan foothills, located between the provinces of Yunnan and Sichuan. It is said to be the same region where the legend of Shangri-La was born. The 40,000 members of the Mosuo community live in villages that cling to the edge of Lubu Lake, where they have been for over 1,000 years.
There are few other matrilineal societies left in the world.
Although they are uncommon in modern times, a handful of other matrilineal societies still exist around the world. The Akan people of Ghana, the Garo of northeast India, and the Minangkabau of West Sumatra, Indonesia, all share similar traditions with the Mosuo. However, each group has its own set of practices when it comes to marriage, property ownership, and inheritance. The Minangkabau are the largest, reporting 4 million community members.
The community respects the earth and its resources.
The Mosuo have always been in touch with the land surrounding their isolated and beautiful villages. They are a farming culture and have always been able to balance their population with what the land could give. Sadly, with the heavy influx of tourism in the last few decades, their traditional way of life is becoming more and more out of sync with nature. Tourists bring trash, use up resources, and pollute the beautiful Lubu Lake.
The older women of the village are known for their strength and dignity.
Described by National Geographic as sagacious and physically strong, as well as present and full of dignity. The matriarchs of the Mosuo society carry themselves with pride, just like any other leaders. Photographer Carolyn Kluppel encountered women with bodies still strong from a lifetime of hard work, and many in their 80s were even stronger than some of the men. In spite of their dignified manners, the women are still very social and love to laugh and joke around.
Women are the leaders of the family on paper as well as in practice.
When it comes to leadership in their homes, Mosuo women are the head of the household both in practice and on paper. Unlike in many other parts of the world, women are considered intellectually superior to men. They are the ones who own property, control inheritance rights, and make all domestic decisions for their family. However, in public life, men hold a large number of political positions, and this is because they find it easier to have male members of the Mosuo community deal with the mostly male leaders of the rest of China. Tourism is quickly eroding their culture.
Households can hold dozens of people, none of whom are married to each other.
Households can hold dozens of people, none of whom are married to each other.
There are some key Western concepts missing from their language.
There are some key Western concepts missing from their language.
Women are the heads of the households, with men not usually involved in raising their own children.
Mosuo women are responsible for the running of the house, including cooking, cleaning, and childcare. In Mosuo culture, children are usually raised by their mother, grandmother, the head of the house, aunts, and uncles. There actually is no word for aunt in their language, since all of the women of the family play a mothering role to the children. Although the fathers are traditionally not expected to play a large role in their kids' lives, they do participate. Some fathers watch their own little ones, while the women work, and participate throughout their lives. But most of the time, men are more heavily involved in the raising of their sisters' children. No child is ever fatherless, they simply share many father figures.
They practiced walking marriages, often misunderstood as free love.
While other parts of Chinese society put social status first when choosing a partner, the Mosuo set being in love as their top priority. Their tradition of walking marriages is often misunderstood by Chinese tourists, who simply see it as free love. The marriages are not marriages in the traditional sense. They are an agreement made between two people who are in love, and if they are no longer in love, they part peacefully. The walking comes from the tradition of couples living separately. Men live either with their families or alone, and visit their wife's home at her discretion only for meals, sex, and to sleep.
In the kingdom of daughters, girls are preferred over boys.
In all other areas of China, baby boys are preferred over baby girls. Because of the one-child policy, girls are sometimes abandoned. In the Mosuovillages, the preference is the opposite, though thankfully they don't abandon baby boys. Both genders have an equal division of work within the community and are treated with fairness by the opposite sex. However, it is females that have the pride of leadership and are celebrated as givers of life.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.